Okay, this is the video I plan on showing you guys how I plan on passing the Profame challenge. As you all know, I bought a Profame from Quantic which was a 5k prop. Was about the total price of everything was about $25 there on about. So I plan on showing the full process of how I plan on passing it. So firstly, you have to first know what I trade and which I'm planning on showing you guys that which is my Telegram channel where I sent everything. There's a link in the description of this video for the Telegram channel. You can join if you want. So currently, I'm currently planning to enter two trades, USGPY and GBBUSD, in the context in the Profame challenge. So this is the USGPY trade breakdown. Just get rid of this. Okay. So the first thing we did was mark out our market structure as usual. So I marked out our market structure. You see price making a series of lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. It was kind of like a not so fluid movement here, which I call it to be a eternal structure. Drop down to the 4 hour because the 4 hour that we trade, make our trades. Here we saw price making a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Higher low was formed here, higher high failed to form. But then we now saw a supply, a demand zone that was here. Took the trade, and then what happened? Held our position as usual, set and forget. TP hit, we run to 3. We're not planning on using the supply zone here. Here will now be used as liquidity. Should be correct now. Uh, yeah. So we're planning on hitting the price reach here, which is a supply zone. Once it hits this level, we're going to make our sale. 1:3, no 1:2.9. 1:3. Okay. So the next trade is GBP USD, or rather, enter USD card. USD card, our entry was missed. The same thing that we do as usual. Price was making a series of marked out the market structure. I see I went from the beginning higher, 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 low, higher, 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 low, higher, 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 low, higher, higher, higher. Then we failed to get a higher low. That was the expectation, but obviously it does not always form every time. So we failed to get a higher low, and then we got a lower low, then lower high. And lower high is only the lower high is only confirmed until we get the lower low. Lower low formed there, found the lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high. So then we now drop down to the 4 hour. So it's supposed to be our entry. Believe you can see what happened in a marked out supply zone here. I saw one here, I see another one here. But I'll likely take this one because a lot of people that are going to say that the level here is going to be respected. There's people that trade support and resistance. So I'm sorry for you guys, but I'm going to be used as liquidity, form liquidity here, and then we'll sell from here. But though that is the long term, that is the long term. Currently, this is the current trade I want to take. So price formed lower low, lower high. Now looking for the lower low which already formed here, took out this low here. Another low was also taken out. So then we needed it to now form this supply zone which was here. If you observe this count, this is where the explosive move started from. And so the rule of supply is that it must test this zone again. So us the way we trade our supply and demand zones, we trade it with the where the candle body close, not where the candle wicked. Or we enter with where the candle weak, so nobody close in our demand or supply zone. So then this failed to happen. We missed it with like probably like 5 pips less than that probably. And then we're currently in a GBP USD trade. Take it as our stop loss. Okay. So I'm going to break down the trade idea with you guys. So you can see many traders would have closed this position, but I'm not really like that. We are planning on risking 0.5% per position because we have to make 12%. And we've had to 8% drawdown, obviously. So the GBP USD trade, as you can see, I have where I marked out to be generational wealth. And we're actually about to be stopped. Let's see what happens though. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we should actually be stopped. Because I usually only add extra pips just because of spread. Yeah. We're about to be stopped. Let's see what happens. So the 4 account is about to close time 6:30 right now. So that means Currently, the New York session should be over. It will be about to end. Okay. Let me just get the trade breakdown down. The reason why you all are here. So the first thing, what was this? Spurs made a series of high highs, high lows. These are swing low, yeah. Swing high got taken out. Wow, over bullish. So then moving into this set of price action, which is right here. Moving to this. Originally, I took some trades around here. Yeah, I took some nice trades around here, but that's not what we're doing right now. I can even see this trade I took here. I think that may even happen here. Price hits our stop loss, then goes to take profit. It may happen. We don't know. We don't actually know. So let's see what happened here. Okay. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Higher high. The expectation is that this higher low here will hold. Unfortunately, that did not hold, and it's this higher low under that held. Or rather, the higher low did not hold, but the swing low held. Yes, that is the language to was choice of words to be used. The swing low is held, so we're still bullish, whether if we like it or not, because the expectation of the higher low to form did not hold. Where if we wanted to trade the sell here, would have waited for the lower high to form, and we don't know when the lower high is formed until the lower low forms. So you understand what I'm doing now. So we not start taking a sell here. We say that the swing high is still in place. Sorry, the swing low is still there. So we're still either whatever way we like it, we're still bullish. So then I just observe the chart, and what happened is that a higher high eventually from taking out our swing high. So the expectation now, originally the market was here, the market was actually here. I'll show you guys the trade. I have it in my telegram. Show you guys the trade. Originally the market was around here. I saw a demand zone which was here, marked it out, and I said I was going to enter here. Did I enter too early? We actually enter at the right position. Exactly, the candle body close like which I said. Okay. Sometimes if you want to go on the pro level, we'll actually look for change of character. But change of character on the 45 minutes. See if we got anything like that. 45 minutes has not closed yet, but we are seeing a series of lower lows. Okay. Coming back, I have to do attend to some things right now. Okay, so I think could we get this? If possible, we could get a change of character here. So where is the low that we're looking to be taking out? This was a weak low. So if we could get a form, if we could form a higher high here, so let's just put this in place for next time. Okay, let's see now. This is the weak low here. Weak, higher, higher low. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the higher low. So if now price makes this lower low, lower high, lower low, then what happens is that we get a higher high here. Then the higher low is now formed, and then we can go boom straight to take profits. That's what could actually happen. But we don't know. We're always trading probabilities. That's in the forest game. And we're still in this position. Let me just open our Quantec here page. Okay. Why? $18 lost. That's currently how the trade is going. So you guys can see that everything here is legit. $18 lost. This position I opened here 17th of June, which is obviously today. So anyways, trading losses are part of the game, but I know many traders will be like, my first trade, I actually lost my first trade on my profit and will think of giving up. But I'm still in this game. These are the pairs I'm actually going to be working with, of course. Every pro firm has the pairs they work with, and apparently these are the pairs that they work with. Normally, okay, wait. Okay, there's no way to stop that. But normally there are I work with many pairs. These are GBP How we were able to enter is that we got a what is the word to use? We set an alert around here to stay active. Obviously, it was triggered around that time. Although we're in the trade right now, so no FOMO. We're in the trade. So I plan on making the trades that we trade 0.5% per trade. I want to be risking 0.5%. Risking 0.5% in the trade. Wait, let me just do this. We need to be risking 0.5% for every position. I'll always target 1:3. 1:3 means that per trader you're making 1.5%, and our target is just 12% without hitting a 8% drawdown, which I've said before in the video. So this challenge shouldn't be hard. Even if we blow this account, we're actually going to go again because we're targeted to hit 5K before the end of the year. 5 bands, $5,000 in profits rather than revenue. Yeah, yeah, profit. Yeah, bro. This USD JPY trade still looks to be cooking. I'm going to someone look into this trade and whether if it's a sure trade. We can see the suppliers on here, but it could be disrespected. It could be disrespected because there are a lot of terminologies that go into such things. I'll look more into this trade. So the next thing now is USD CHF. Let's look at that pair. I think he was giving some moves. Okay. Can see we marked another supply zone here. Like now, for example, now this is a demand zone that is here. So there's a demand zone that is here. Obviously, because this is where the bullish momentum in the impulsive move came from. But there's no really like how would I put this now? There's no really like it does not go with the structure. If it does not go with the structure, I don't see reason to trade it because it may just end up being disrespected. You can observe this trade that I took before here. So players on here, I'm actually waiting on that position. I'm actually waiting on this position because in the USDCHF, let me show you daily where I marked out this market structure. Very simple. Let me close this for now. Price is making a series of lower, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then the lower low formed, but it was not with enough momentum as we expected, and the lower high, which was here, failed to hold. Then we got to a higher high, higher low, higher high, and then the higher low, which was here, failed to hold. You can see the structure is very. How did I see? Look at this move now. This is just a daily candle. This was very impulsive. You know that one which was here. But anyways, I've shown you what I'm doing, and you could actually get a position here, an entry. Could look into it. Could actually look into it because this supply is only this is here. For it to be this one now, this one which was here, it has already been used. It has been used here. Actually open this position. However, another one formed which is here. So this one could actually hold. And this is a pivot supply zone. If you watch full on trading, you will know all those type of things that I'm talking about. So I think I'll call the video a close here. Our first day of trading a Profim account. I plan on passing this obviously. Okay, I'll just close this for now. Just call that close. Okay. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. You have to be active for the trades. I'm going to be posting every single thing here. You can also subscribe to the Telegram channel where I send all of the signals, everything that I trade. I'm posting everything there to keep track of the process. Okay, so I'll call this close.